I don't understand. Wait, how the fuck? How do I go back? Oh.
Okay, we give the other some time to join. Okay, you guys can go and get your coffee. I give you guys a 5-minute break first, okay? 5-minute break. So let's come back around 9:35. 9:35.
Nanti mute tutup kan? Mute. Tutup.
Everybody, you guys can make friends around. You guys can unmute yourself and talk to your friends. We will come back around another few minutes, okay? So we wait for others to join. Was it okay? Like, am I too fast or too slow? You guys can understand? Yeah,
It's okay, Miss.
because actually I know that among you guys have different levels of English. Some people, your English may be better than mine, But however, there are some students you have to say it's very hard for you to understand English. So I know you're struggling, your difficulties. So in case if I go so fast, you guys can say Miss Nancy, slow down. Because I'm more concerned for those who are not efficient yet in their English. Okay, so I just want all of you to understand what I teach.
Ini kalau ada tuh lagi bisa background anjir lah.
Saya tidak paham. All right. Now we have 16 students. We have 98 in total. So let's wait for the others. Okay. Bradley. Okay, I understand there's Bradley. Bradley said Bradley camera cannot open. How about the others? If you guys camera can open, then yeah, turn on your camera. Okay, want to see you guys' faces. Morning, Flores team. Okay, guys, so here we have one new student. Actually, I haven't added him in our group yet because I didn't get your contacts from the admin department. So, Florestin, are you there? Can you turn on your camera and introduce yourself to your friends? Can you hear me? Okay, you Florestin. I can hear something. All right, so let's continue our class. Here we have 19 students. Still not enough. All right, so maybe before we start, let me let me take that home. Let me share the screen. There's two students coming in. We'll start in another 3 minutes, okay? Because I don't want to miss out any students that they are trying to join in. Can you have some coffee?
Excuse me, is there a way
Yes.
to turn on this video mode?
Can you say again?
How do I on this video?
Oh.
How do I turn on the video mode?
Okay. You look on the left side of your phone or your laptop. You see the image of the camera, and then you click on that one. Click on that one. Oh, okay, I see. Because some of you guys here are not familiar with Zoom, right? So you don't know how to use it. On the left side, click on the Camera. Okay, 25, we have another 3 students. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. So let me share the screen again. All right, maybe let me just have a very quick scanning about what we have learned, because now I want to record a lesson so that I can send to the students who cannot join for today's class. You guys just have to listen again, okay? All right. So tense, okay, talk about tense. Tense, we have a lot of tenses, right? And tense is extremely important in your speaking, even your writing. It's very important, especially when you want to communicate clearly to let the people understand what you say. You need to use correct tenses. All right, for example, when you say I like you, and I liked you, it's totally different. Remember, if you see ed, don't say like it, okay? You say light you. Okay, light you and like you. So these two sentences are different about their meaning. The first one, it means you currently liked it. You currently liked it, like that person at the moment and the present. The second one is in the past. Okay, you like this person, or you like this person in the past. Maybe at the present you don't like this person anymore. Okay, so the two sentences above are slightly different. Like and light. Okay, great. Okay, fluorescent. Okay, let's continue. I'm just scanning again. Okay, these two sentences are different, slightly different because of their tenses. So that makes the meaning become different. If you use different or wrongly grammar or wrongly incorrect grammar, they will misunderstand what you say. English has all 12 tenses altogether. In fact, we only use 5 tenses. 99% of our daily conversation includes simple present, past, simple past, present perfect, intended and intended future. This one we call one. Present and past continuous. This one we call another one. Tense. Actually, inside this one there are two tenses: intended future and unintended future, present continuous and past continuous. Okay. So in this lesson, we learn only these three tenses first. 1, 2, 3. Another two we will learn later in this lesson also. Okay, simple tense. First one, what is it for? Simple tense to use to describe something in the present. 3 main uses of simple tense. The first one is to say something current. Is currently like that. For example, I am a teacher. I'm a teacher. So this is a current reality. Next one is talk about habit or practice. Okay, remember habit, current habit. You still have this habit at the moment. She often gets up at 6 a.m. Or the last one is to give information. When you want to give information to others, you don't want to mention about the time. Is there's timing? There's a matter. I just want to say information to let the people know. First of all, I'm Lindsay. I come from Vietnam, so I use all the present tenses. Next one, simple past tense. Simple past tense, you for expressing something, action or event that took place and ended in the past and is no longer relevant to the present. Okay, this one ended in the past and ended in the past, no more relevant. Example, 10 years ago, I was a high school student. This is the one in the past, took place 10 years ago, is no more relevant to the present. Now I'm a university student, or now I am a teacher. When she was a child, she often got up at 5 a.m. Got. Get, present, got, past tense, right? Got up. So this habit she had when she was a child. Now she is an adult lady, or she's an adult. She's a lady, grown-up woman. So this is what happened in the past. We use past tense. Last one is present perfect tense. What is it used for? It's used to describe something that started in the past and continue to the present. Still very relevant to us. I have been a teacher since 2015, or I have been a teacher. This one just to clarify the first sentence. Or she has often gotten up at 6 a.m. for 5 years. Okay, so this one just about the usage of the 3 tenses. Okay, I haven't gone to the grammar part yet. Okay, so let's find out about the grammar. Present tense. Okay, subjects. We have subjects. We have verb, and we have object. Cool. Subject, verb, objects. Okay, in verb, we have 2 types of verb. The first one is the action verb, like run, say, think. It's about your action, what you do. Okay, the second type of verb is to be, verb to be, and is, are. This one extremely basic, and is, are, and use I am, are, you, they, we. Okay. Is, he, she, it. Is. And is are the three verb to be extremely basic. Next one, past tense. Past tense. Past tense, subject, verb, verb to or verb ed. And then object. Verb to or verb ed and object. For example, play. Teach, then you say taught. Right? Say wrote. So these two are verb two. This one's verb ed. Play, and then you put ed, late. Okay, next one, last one, present perfect. Subject, and then has or have. Three, past participle or verb ed. Object at the back. So when you use has you use with he, she, she, it. Then you use has. If I, you, they, we, you use with have. Right? Verb ed or verb 3 is same like play. So played. Verb ed. Sing, sang, sung. Write, written. Write, wrote, written. Great. Okay, so these are verb 3. Okay, all right. All right, so question time. Can you guys tell me again the usage that of 3 tenses that we have learned? Present tense, the first one we already said just now. Present tense used to describe a habit, to say something that happened currently or to give information. Next one, past simple tense. What is it for?
Something happened and ended in the past.
Okay, very great. Something happened and ended in the past. Last one about our present perfect tense.
Used to describe something that started in the continuous to the present.
Yes, correct. In the past, and then it continued to the present. All right. Okay. Guys, turn on your camera. Okay, next one. So let's move on to the next part. Okay, future tense. Let's learn about future tense. Let's study the difference between will and going to. Okay. We know that will and going to we'll use for future tense, right? So let's see the difference between will and going to. Here is the conversation between Sue and Helen. Sue is talking to Helen. Sue say, let's have a party. Let's have a party. Okay. And then Helen say, that's a good idea. We'll invite lots of people. That's a good idea. We'll invite lots of people. So here we will, so you see the word will here, right? We will invite lots of people. So will, or here's a short form of will. We use will when we decide to do something at the moment of speaking. The previous speaker has not decided to do that. The party is a new idea. So when you comes up with something that you want to do in the future, just comes up in your mind. You didn't plan it before, just happened in the present, you say will. Right, suddenly I comes up with the idea of eating hamburger. So I say, hey, I will eat hamburger later for my lunch. Or hey, I will go to the supermarket later to buy groceries. So these are just the ideas that I have at the moment I speak. I wasn't planned at all. I'm sorry, I didn't plan about this incident before. Okay. And then later that day, Helen met Dave. Okay. Later, Helen, this girl, she met another boy, his name is Dave. She said, Sue and I have decided to have a party. We're going to invite lots of people. Sue and I have, okay, this is, so here you see the word going to, right? We are going to talk something about in the future, invite lots of people. This incident will happen in the future, not at the present. However, they already planned this before. So that's why they say we're going to. So they have decided to invite many people before telling Dave. You got it? Was it clear? Anyone to understand? Anyone doesn't understand? No, okay. So this is about will and going to difference, right? Okay, so let's see. First one we learn about going to first. Be going to, or we call intended future tense because we intend to do something before we say it. So we call it intended future tense formulation. Negative, or sorry, positive. There's a formula, okay? Subject, to be, going to, verb, object. For example, they are going to visit their parents. So the action of visit their parents will happen in the future. And they have already planned before. Okay, before they go, they already planned. And they plan it. They say, we are going to visit our parents. Next one, negative. Negative is very simple. You just need to put not after to be, verb to be. They aren't going to visit their parents. They aren't going to visit their parents. Are not, right? Or she isn't going to friends. She isn't going to friends. She's not going to go. Actually, she's not going to go friends. Yeah. Here. She isn't going to go Vietnam next year. Quite weird sentence, but yeah, this is how it's gonna be. Because the subject is is, so we need to use verb to be is, and then isn't going to something, and after is verb. Verb. Go. Here's the objects Vietnam next year, and here's the time next year in the future. Okay, next one we have questions. Question. So we put the verb to be first, and then object, subject, and then going to, verb. Last one, object. For example, are they going to visit their parents? So this one to ask question: are they going to visit their parents? Have they had any plan to visit their parents? Okay, all right. So next one, usage. Okay, how to use. So intended future tense used to expressing the future plans and intentions. Example, I'm going to get married next year. So I plan to get married next year. I have already planned this. This incident will happen in the future. However, at the present, I have already planned. Next one, second usage of it is to express predictions based on present evidence. Prediction. You predict something. For example, according to the weather forecast, it's going to rain tomorrow. Tomorrow. So this time is in the future. Right? It's not at the present. It's tomorrow. But this one, you based on the information is based on the weather forecast. That's why you say it's going to rain tomorrow. So you predict something, but you have the evidence to say so. Next one, Bill is playing very well. He isn't going to lose this game. So this one is your prediction. You predict that he isn't going to lose, means that he's gonna win. All right. Oh my goodness. We need to we have another 10 minutes. Later it will turn off and then you guys have to join again. Okay, sorry for the troublesome. Next time we use Google Meet. I will learn how to record. Okay. So let's say he isn't going to lose this game means he will win this game. This is the prediction, somebody prediction. But here the prediction is based on the evidence because Bill is playing very well. Because of this reason, that's why someone say he isn't going to lose this game. Got it? All right, so move to unintended future tense. Unintended future tense. When you see the word will, I will, she will, he will. So this is about unintended future tense. Let's see the formulation. Positive, subject, will, verb, object. For example, the shop will open in June. Or the shop will open in June. I will go to the supermarket later. She will cook dinner. He will invite me for dinner. So will. Something happen in the future. And you don't have any, you didn't plan it before. It just comes out at that moment. Negative. Subject will not, verb and object. The shop won't open in June. Or I won't go to Vietnam next year. Or she won't come over to my house. Next one, question. Want to ask something in the future. Will, subject, verb, object. Will the shop open in June? Will I go to Kuala Lumpur, or will she go to Kuala Lumpur? Or will she go to anywhere? Okay, something happened in the future. Usage. The first one, to express the decision at the moment of saying. For example, I will drink coffee, please. The waiter, the waitress asks you, what do you want to have for your drink? I will drink coffee, please. Actually, we just say a coffee, please, right? But yeah, just want to give you guys an example. I will drink coffee, please. Next one, express unsubstantiated prediction. Okay, unsubstantiated. Or maybe I make it simpler. Expresses depression without having evidence. Without having any evidence. So you just predict, but you don't have any evidence about that. You say, I think it will rain tomorrow. You just predict that it will rain, but you have no idea. There's no sign, or there's no news from the forecast, or there's nothing that to say this thing. So you just predict. Or I think it will. I think the coronavirus will be ended next year. Will be ended. So this is also something that I'm not sure, and I have no evidence to say this, but I just predict whatsoever. Okay. The third usage of unintended future tense is to expressing the promise. When you want to promise someone, I promise I will arrive on time. I will arrive on time. When you want to say your promise, I promise that I will marry you. I promise that I will see you tonight. I will. Okay. All right. So when you want to express your promise, side of the future tenses, we often use this tense with time phrases like tomorrow, next week, next month, in the future, when I'm older, later, soon, etc. So when we see this word, we know, okay, we have to use future tense. Future tense. But to use intended or unintended future tense, we need to base on the information. We need to base on the meaning of the sentence. Then we can choose which one to use. Okay, question. All right, so let's stop here. Question for you guys. Okay, so in the future tenses, or future tense, how many types of future tense that we have learned?
3.
Three? Three?
Yeah.
Future tense. Future tense. Don't be confused. Future tense.
2.
2. Yes, correct. 2. So can you tell me the two tense?
Intended future tense and unintended future tense.
Very good. Intended. Intended. So intended. Okay. Can intended, intended. What are the words that we're gonna see in intended future tense?
Going to.
Yes, be going to, right? And what is the word that we see in an unintended future tense?
Will.
Yes, will. Okay, can you tell me what is the usage, or when can we use intended future tense? Going to, I'm going to, she's going to.
Going to party.
Yes, she's going to the party. I'm going to the party. So when you already plan to do it before you say it, you got your plan before you say it, then you say, I'm going to, she's going to, I'm going to study abroad next year. I have already planned all this long times ago, 10 years ago, when I was a child. I already planned to go abroad when I'm older. Okay, and then when can we use unintended future tense?
Expressing the promise. Is it?
Great. Promise. What else?
Unintended, right?
Yes, unintended.
Expressing the decision at the moment of saying.
Very good. Great. Yes, true. Cool. Okay, let's move on. Okay, next one. Next one, let's learn about continuous tenses. We have two continuous tenses. The first one is present continuous, and second one is past or past continuous. Okay, let's see the present continuous first. The present continuous is used to describe actions that are happening at the moment of speaking, or actions that are happening around the time of speaking. Quite confusing now, so let's look at the picture here. The present continuous tense. Subject, here's the formula, okay? Subject, to be, verb in, object. Look at this one. This is the timeline, right? Past, present, future. You see, look at this one, present. So the present continuous tense is talking about something that's happening, that is happening in the present with a continuous time. Okay, like you continue to do something at the present. From here to here, you are doing that thing in the present. For example, I'm learning English. So we are learning English at the moment, right? This is a continuous action. We are learning. We learn and then we continue to learn. So it's a continuous action. So we use continuous tense, present continuous tense. Or at this moment, she is reading a book. She's reading a book. So this lady, she's reading a book at this moment. So at the moment of speaking, she's reading, she's doing these things. Or at this moment, my mom is cooking. At this moment, my friend is sleeping. Some other friend in this class, they not attend the class yet, maybe they are sleeping. So we use the present continuous tense, right? Move on to the past continuous tense. The essence of past continuous tense, continuous, is to use to describe an action that was going on at a definite time in the past. Okay, something that was going on at a definite time in the past. This one, look at this one. This is timeline. It's here, from here until here, the past. Here, now. Now mean at the present, at the time that we are having this class. Okay, now. So something happened at the past. This one. If something happened